Hello, it's -20, and welcome to the third episode of Contains 10% Ethanol. Like I said, it's -20 up here in Maine. It's very cold. Very, very cold. And I don't like it. It doesn't make me happy. But what does make me happy is this YouTube channel that I want to tell you about that really helped me get motivated, distract myself from the crazy negative thoughts in my head, and realize that I needed to go to work, I needed to go to school, I needed to stop sleeping for 20 hours a day and actually do stuff. And that page is Grumps. They've reached over 2 million subscribers, so applause for them. 2 million subscribers is awesome. And I came across this page through Ego Raptor, who I came across on Newgrounds back in high school, which dates me because high school was like 2004, 2008. I'm rather old-ish. Anyway, so when I was awake, that was the hard part for me with my depression, because I would be alone with my thoughts, and my thoughts scared me. They really did. And to avoid those scary thoughts, I would sleep. And some nights when I couldn't sleep because I was pushing 20 hours of sleep a night, or day, 20 hours of sleep a day, I would watch this YouTube channel, Grumps. And it was just two dudes, Aaron Hansen, Ego Raptor, and John Tron were the first two hosts. It was just two dudes sitting on a couch, just shooting the shit, playing video games together, having a blast, telling jokes, telling stories. And John Tron eventually left, and the new host came along, Danny, and now it's going strong. And I remember sitting in the dark in my bed watching these episodes of them play games, and it made me happy. It made me, so this is a lot more emotional than I thought it would be. With my depression, I felt a crushing numbness that I couldn't escape. And I don't wish that upon anybody. And I wasn't motivated, I wouldn't do anything, and that crushing numbness, talking about it still is a little bit rough, because it was scary. It was a really scary time for me. And I came across these videos, and I would click play. And that crushing numbness and that aloneness I felt started to disappear. I would be watching these two guys just tell stories back and forth. Like one time, one of them had really bad food poisoning. He was telling a story about how he was like exiting out of both ends of his body. Another one told a story about how he was invited to an orgy but didn't participate. So yeah, and there's two dudes having a blast. And I would sit there in my apartment in the dark laughing and starting to feel something that I didn't think I would ever feel again. And it was genuine happiness, because I would be laughing. I would be laughing so hard I was crying watching these guys play these games, tell these stories. And watching them play made me realize that I needed to get up. I needed to go to school. I needed to go to work. And I would. And each day got easier. And I would come home and I would watch their videos again. I would watch them till I fell asleep on my desk. I would watch them till I fell asleep in my bed. On the floor, futon, wherever I ended up passing out, I would wake up and my hand would be on my laptop and Grumps would be done. Like, that episode would be done. That's when I would wake up. And they really did help turn me around. It's amazing how just watching these two guys play games and hear their stories makes you feel like you have this connection with them. And that you're there, and I always thought it would be so cool if I met them at some convention, or like by some miracle I get a YouTube channel started and I meet them through that and become friends and like play games with them. I thought that'd be the coolest thing ever, and that really is what kept me going, is that someday I could meet them. I want to do what they did for me. I want to help people by showing them a YouTube channel that absolutely picked me up from the lowest point, one of the lowest points I hit in my life, and I want to bring that to you. because they really did help me. I know they probably get hundreds and thousands of tweets and YouTube video things all the time, but thank you, Game Grumps, for helping me get out of my slump. And if you're in a slump and you just need a good laugh, check out their page. They have bajillions and bajillions of videos up there, so you will be pretty well occupied for a long time watching those videos. Yeah, it was just, I'm an emotional roller coaster right now on the inside. So that's that. That they really picked me up and showed me that I could be happy. That, it's weird because Game Grumps became like part of my life. Like I would watch them eating dinner. I would come home after a bad day and I would watch 1 or 2 episodes and feel 1,000 times better. And if you're feeling sad or alone, you shouldn't watch these videos. They're amazing and they cheered me up, and hopefully they can cheer you up. So down below in the description, I'm going to have a link to their page, and I'm going to have my email again if you want to email me a question about depression, or email me, something about something I should talk about, or, tips, or a YouTube page that helped you. I can maybe do a video about that. But thank you again for sticking through this third episode. This unstructured third episode. Again, I'll get better, I promise. Still figuring stuff out, and it's weird talking to a camera since I spent 3 years learning how to be on the radio, and talking to a camera is completely different than talking to a microphone. But I'm talking to you, so hi. And anyway, focus. Buh. Up top on my YouTube page, I'm going to have the Twitter and the Tumblrs, so if you want to hit me up on that, cool. And thanks for sticking through. This third episode, kind of awkward, got kind of weird and emotional. And thank you again, Game Grumps, and give Game Grumps a check out if you're feeling sad and stuff. Because I don't want you to feel sad. I don't want you to feel alone. I want you to feel happy. Yeah. My nose is runny. I'm going to leave. Okay, bye. See you next video, which will probably be early this week. And then I'll do another one later this week. I'm going to gracefully exit. Yeah.